always looking for a new intro. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. We'll keep looking. On to today's movie that even has its own theme song. From 1979, this is The Glove.
You can't hide behind any door when it's time to settle the score. No, you can't escape from the kiss and rape of the glove.
That's right, folks. We're back to our standard fare. No Mark Dacascos for a little bit. We're reviewing a John Saxon movie, back in our wheelhouse. It begins with a large man with a super glove destroying a car and killing what turns out to be a prison guard. John Saxon, for his part, explains to us that he's a bounty hunter, but he's also an extreme loser way back on his child support, about to lose any visitation with his daughter, and just hoping for one big score that will let him stay in his daughter's life.
Friday to Monday, I try to forget about the dark side. That's my time with Lisa. Magic time. She makes me forget that I'm one stroke away from the next bill collector. My little girl. It's the only bright spot in my life. No matter how many collars I make, it's never enough. Penny ante, nickels and dimes, that's me. But I keep swinging away, looking for the home run. That one ball over the fence that'll make me a hero. Charles Gardner wouldn't make me a hero. He was just another nickel in a dime world.
The first bounty we see him fulfill is supposed to be easy. He even puts his gun away. It's just some guy writing bad checks that turns into a weird image of how our movie's gonna turn out, as it turns out to be this rich guy who has a kept gay boyfriend and they fight in a hot tub.
Your shot.
You're damn right I am. He ran up. Jack him! Back the night out! Back the night out!
In my notes, I wrote fight scene, comedy, and we find out it's going to be a little bit of both throughout this film. But first, we get a grasp on his gambling addiction. He's told about a huge bail for $20,000 on a violent criminal that's killing prison guards because he was beaten half to death with a riot glove, and now he's made one of his own and is seeking revenge on the prison guards by beating them to death with it.
I'll give you 1 to 3. I can break that board.
1 to 3, huh?
Yeah.
1 to 3 on what?
$10.
You one shot?
One shot.
You got it.
Before he risks his life for 20 grand fighting the guy with the superpower glove, he decides to do some work for a guy that runs a local poker game named Walter. I am only showing you this scene to point out the boom mic.
Look, give me a couple of minutes with Sam when you got to talk some business over. But don't go away, because when I'm through, got something terrific for you. Sheila's a little touchy, you know, but what the heck, aren't we all?
I got your money? Oh. Not all of it, but most of it she spent a little bit.
What?
He needs $3 grand to get into the poker game, so he decides to go after a violent criminal named Cookie, who tries to beat him to death with a cow leg. Yeah, I told you, the fight scenes in this movie are comedic. It's kinda weird. Walter's wife is also the limo driver hired to bring him to the game. She says that she really likes him, but she also likes money. So if he ever gets money, she'll leave Walter since he's a much better guy. But it's all a scam, and the list of tips for the poker game is fake, and he loses every dime of the $3,000.
The losers were winning. I didn't need Sheila's phony list to tell me that. Walter managed his team beautifully.
After losing every dime to his name, being rebuffed by Walter's wife, needing to borrow cab money to get home, and being told by his wife, "Give me my fucking child support or you're never gonna see your kid again," he's forced to take the $20,000 under the table shady bond to go after who turns out to be a lovable character played by Rosey Grier.
Shouldn't have to play all by yourself.
I don't need no company, girl.
Why not?
No future in it.
As nice as he is to everybody around him, he's still killing people. So there's that to consider. After he's finished all the killing he's gonna kill, Rosey Grier calls him up, says, "Hey, I'm done. I'm leaving town. Let this be over." But John Saxon needs the money so bad that he can't let it go. There's a cat and mouse game to try to figure out who's gonna be superior in this, and they agree to one last fight to settle all of this drama. But who do you root for? The kinda lovable ex-con that's nice to women and children and just wants to live a normal life, but he murdered a bunch of people in revenge, or the scumbag bounty hunter who's ruining people's lives, ruining his own life, never makes the good decisions, gambles his life away, but he's doing it all just so he can see his cute little daughter and let his daughter have a father figure in her life. Who do you root for?
You and me. That is. Glove or the gun? Oh, good, Sam. Good, Sam. You beat the life out of me and walk out here and collect the reward. Sam, that's gonna make you free. Oh, gonna make you free, Sam. Oh, Sam, you don't shoot nobody bad, man. You don't do no begging. You about halfway straight. I knew we could work this out.
Overall, so very late in the blaxploitation genre of trying to put some comedy into our serious movie. It also has some film noir elements of John Saxon narrating over a large majority of the movie. There's a disagreement over whether his narration works or not, whether it really fits with the movie, but I thought it worked out. It gives his inner thoughts without having to just create a scene for it. We can know what he's thinking at all times. one mixes genres a lot, and it kind of gets lost on a lot of people. But if you look for reviews, it kind of gets a positive to middle road. No one really hates this one. Even the parts they don't understand, it's still a very watchable movie in a very obtainable subject of, hey, this guy is doing bad things, but bad things were done to him and he just wants to equalize it. In the end, though, it ends up horrible, and our narration tells us that, sadly, any bright spots might not last, no matter how hard we try. Thank you for watching, and as always, I shall try to do better next time. Here's John Saxon's explanation of what a bounty hunter is, and kinda nails home the theme of our movie. He could just go out with the hot secretary, but is instead going after the rich guy's wife.
Can I ask you something personal, Mr. Kellogg?
What? My life is an open switchboard.
Okay. What exactly is a bounty hunter?
A bounty hunter, according to an 1872 ruling, is someone who can do certain things that the police can't.
Oh, I just bet you can.
Oh, I'll get you up with you one day, Miss Ryan.
Oh, I hope so.
Meantime, I'll just have to deal and suffice with messages.
I know life is hard.